going on YouTube? It's your boy ThatSingerReactions coming to y'all. This is my reaction to Will Smith's speech. I wanted to see this speech again because last night was kind of crazy, right? And I've seen his speech. I've seen the slap moment. I only seen his speech one time, and I know he was teary-eyed, but at the time I was still on Twitter looking at memes and all this stuff. So I kind of wanted to hear his speech again because I had some thoughts that I wanted to add in after this. And I want to see if y'all kind of rolling with me on this because I got conflicted feelings about, you know what I'm saying? I want to say something about Chris Rock, and I want to say something about Will Smith. So let's jump into this. Don't forget my Patreon is in the description. We get exclusive access, early content, and special requests. You can do PayPal or Cash App. I'm still putting a pause on that right now. I'm still just waiting so I can do some more catching up. I'm almost getting there. This should be the last week out. This should be the last week, and I am ready. You know what I'm saying? I'll be very much ready this week. I would say Friday. Friday, I will be definitely opening the PayPal and Cash Apps back up. But just right now, don't send me anything. I'll send it right back. Still want to do some catching up. We're on Patreon too. So after this, I'm doing Patreon videos. And we'll be back on PayPal Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That should get me caught up enough where I can open PayPal and Cash App and let the C in. So anyway, my P.O Box is also in the description, so feel free to send me whatever it is you want to send me. Now I'm going to do this because I don't want them to block. This is ABC. I'm just going to filter it. Right? To just where it's barely visible. Now we're sitting on top of the world again. Beyonce's performance was crazy. All right, here we go. Now, I got some. The reason why I'm watching this is because I have thoughts that I want to share.
And the Oscar goes to
Will Smith. How did John Travolta go back to looking like he freaking 20 years younger? Dude got a clean cut and everything what?
And the Oscar goes to
Will Smith. You know, it's so sad that happened too, because Will Smith is such a good guy.
Oh man. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena.
Now, I don't know. Now, what's confusing me so far is I don't know if this is him making this as an example of just like the movie, this is how hard I protect my wife. Because here was my issue. I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all now. With Will. Or maybe I should just wait. I'll wait. I'm going to let him finish.
I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have.
That's the most authentic, like, emotion I've ever seen from a person on stage.
You got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
Whew. Denzel is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. You hear me acting?
When the devil comes for you.
Wow. That's a line right there. That's a line.
It's like, I want to be a vessel for love. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena. I just spit. I hope they didn't see that on TV. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena and the entire Williams family for entrusting me with your story. That's what I want.
That part was confusing me.
Like, I want to be an ambassador of that kind of love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things.
Let me tell you something. Jada and Will, they got something that we a lot of us can't comprehend. I know there's jokes going around about it. You can crack the. Will and Jada been together for what, 30 years or something like that. Like I don't know. They've been together for like 25 plus years or something like that. And they got something that we can't comprehend. It's very easy for us to be like, with the August Alsina stuff, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, she let this happen and he forgave her. But I can't really comprehend what they have. You know, but I got something to say, though.
To my mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friends. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. thank you for this moment, and thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you. Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Okay, so this was my issue with the whole thing. All right. So if you go to the Slack, right? I'm gonna just type the slap in, right?
Jada, I love you.
I'm just gonna brighten this just a little bit so y'all can kind of see it. Okay, right? I'm gonna brighten this back up just so y'all can see this part. This is my issue.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
That's my problem, right? So, I don't have a problem with Will defending his wife. That was a bad joke because she has health problems. So, that's why I'm going to get on Chris in a minute. My problem with the Will Smith thing is your reaction wasn't an authentic reaction of me defending my wife. Like, it's just like if I'm sitting next to somebody who has cancer and he comes out and crack a joke and be like, well, you got cancer, don't worry, we won't be seeing you that long. Let's say you say something like that. I don't need validation from my wife or girlfriend that was a bad joke for me to get mad. He laughed first, meaning the joke, I don't know what happened here because it cut back to Chris Rock, but everybody laughed. Look, Lapita, everybody laughed. Jada didn't find it funny, right? So clearly the joke wasn't hard hitting like that. But I think he might have looked at Jada and, like any woman or man or whoever you're with, would be like, you not gonna say nothing to him? Or you not gonna do nothing? That's what I feel like happened. So, only thing that makes me mad about what Will Smith did was he didn't do that because he felt that was a bad joke against my wife. He did that because he probably seen her reaction and then it made him mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with the Will Smith thing, because I feel like when you are kind of a celebrity, especially Will and Jada, sitting up front, y'all know something gonna come up about y'all relationship, y'all, and all that stuff. It's always gonna be on blast. I didn't know that was gonna come up, the G.I. Jane. I didn't even get the joke on Twitter. If anybody follow me on Twitter, I didn't even get the joke. The G.I. Jane, I was like, what, Demi Moore is beautiful. I don't understand the joke. What is he talking about? Her short hair? Her short hair was beautiful. She still looked like a woman. I didn't get the joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, well, she had a health problem. I was like, oh, where her hair can grow. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what threw me off about Will. Like, if your reaction was authentic and you were genuinely mad and defensive about what he said about your wife, you wouldn't have laughed here.
Yeah, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
There would be no big giggle here. There would be no laugh. There would be no big giggle there. You know, so that's where I'm kind of confused. And I think Will Smith, he handled, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, yeah, I would have punched him too. But I feel like Will could have did that differently. Will could have waited, held his composure. Clearly you held it enough to laugh. So you were okay. You could have held off and you could have asked him backstage, can you do me a favor? Can you apologize to my wife? Because I don't like what you said. If he didn't apologize, it's then you could have smacked him. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, as I said before, and this is just my opinion, bro, he's never been funny to me. His jokes are not funny to me. He's just not funny to me. He's not funny to me, period. So, in terms of Chris Rock, he should have knew. I don't know if, first of all, if he wrote this joke or not. I don't know if he wrote the joke or not, but it sounded like something because it was corny. So, it sounded like it came from him. I feel like Chris Rock should have knew better than that. Why would you crack that kind of joke? Like, if you know that she has a health problem. Seriously, why would you crack that kind of a joke? There's so many jokes you could have made about the Smiths, and you cracked that one? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I am. You know what I'm saying? But you're in open field for them to do that. But, you know, people really don't sink low as to talking about somebody's health problems. You know, because at first I was in my mind, I was like, do Chris Rock even know that she got this health? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm up here thinking, like, maybe Chris Rock don't know. But I found out that people, she said this in 2018. It's not really a popular thing to talk about a woman who has short hair. That's stupid. That's a dumb writing joke because you don't know if a person has cancer. That's the reason why they lost hair. When people were body shaming Tracy Braxton, who just passed away, they didn't know why she was so small. Turns out she was battling something. It's the same thing with the Black Panther. What's his name? Chadwick Boseman. It's the same thing with him. They didn't realize he was battling something, stage 4 cancer. So I wasn't for sure if he knew that or not. But what made me mad was, like I said, Will won Best Actor. And now, I don't know if the Oscars is just making a mockery of you now. What if you were never supposed to win that Best Actor award, but because of what just transpired, they gave it to you so they can hear what you was going to say. They gave it to you so they can see what you're going to say. Right now, this is a huge view moment. Let's give Will Smith the Oscar. This is going to keep people watching because now we need to see what he about to say. Will Smith didn't apologize to Chris Rock. He don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But I just think the fact that Will Smith's initial reaction wasn't to take up for his wife. It was to laugh first. You know what I'm saying? And then look and find out that she's up. It's like I said before, if a person has cancer and a person cracked a joke about cancer that is really bad, I don't have to look at anybody in the room. My reaction will automatically be, you a prick. Like, that'll automatically be my reaction right off the gate. I won't, that's funny. And then look, and then realize, oh yeah, that's not a good joke. Like, that's my issue with it. That's all I am. Like I said before. And clearly that slap, I didn't even...
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
See, something happened in between those moments, y'all. Like, something happened in between here. You feel me? Like, hold on.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Now, first and foremost, he didn't hit him. I mean, Chris bounced right back and he was able to talk. So he didn't hit him that hard, clearly. You know what I'm saying? It was a weak, pretty much Stephanie McMahon slap. So it wasn't really like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Will Smith.
But it just, I get it. I get why you would defend your wife. I just don't get why your initial reaction wasn't to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have felt more like okay if he did that to start with. When you heard that joke, it's right when you should have been saying, keep my wife's name out your mouth. That's when you should have been going off. You don't laugh first and then take it serious. Like, it's like this. Even here, right? Just showing you something. Just a slap and watch Will walk back.
Wow.
And he's happy, you know, just he don't look mad. He don't look mad, right?
Will Smith.
Now he gets here, and we hear him yell here. He looks very serious here. You know what I'm saying? So this lady clearly in the back still think it's a skit. Lapita is everybody. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it, bro. I just feel like Will he overshadowed his win. I don't, like I said before, they gave him the win. I feel, even though he did an incredible job, I think that they just gave him that win. I feel like just so they could see what they could do for the views, you know how they like to do stuff. But yeah. And Will Smith was a big advocate for, like, when the Oscars was just all white one year. I forgot. No black nominees and nothing like that. He was a big advocate for black people being there. And then when we have probably the blackest Oscars that you've seen, the most diverse, you do that, you win your Oscar, Best Actor. I think that's his first Oscar. I'm not sure, but... And then that happens. So, like, you messed up your own moment. Like, you really, you messed up a moment. And that's what everybody is talking about. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say, man. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is in the description. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Till next video. Peace.